So now that you finished your course, what's next? Well, as long as we're alive, I believe it's time for us to learn. We should always hold what we think we know loosely and always seek deeper understanding as we go and as we grow. My perspectives have changed much over the course of my life, and even in the course of the last 7.5 years since my daughter passed away. Of course, completing this course is not the end of your journey of understanding death and its role in life. And I hope you found it to be a good foundation if this is your first exploration of the topic, or a significant boost to your understanding if this isn't your first. So here's the possible next steps for whether you want to continue working with me or go on your own. I've mentioned in the course something called positive intelligence, and I offer a 7-week boot camp to kickstart your mental fitness. That program teaches what's holding you back, causing negative thoughts, causing conflict in your life, and preventing you from being your best self. Positive intelligence is based on 4 cutting edge scientific principles and has been proven to work in studies of thousands of people. After taking the course myself, I was so impressed with it that I enrolled as an instructor. If you're interested in learning more about positive intelligence and how it can help you to hold on to these shifts that you make and to learn how to, when you're going down a rabbit hole, to switch to something more positive, just let me know. I'd be happy to tell you more about it. I also work with people as a life coach. I work with people one-on-one in life coaching. Many people who listen to my podcast reach out to me and schedule a time to talk about these lessons at a deeper level, getting answers to their question and getting personal guidance to other resources that can help them with their particular needs. People who are trying to figure out where they want to go in their life, how they might be stuck, seeking a sense of purpose. I often work with those types of people as well. Often after we understand both the importance of this one life and the fact that we cannot truly fail, it frees people up to take more risks in their lives. We understand that this life, while being very important and very precious, also is very temporary and we can't fail. So people, when they have that understanding, they can make changes, and they come to me sometimes and ask me to help them make those changes. Life coaching can help you get in touch with what's important to you. What's your purpose for being here? What are your passions? What fires you up? What are your core beliefs? All those types of things. I work with people to help them set goals, to make plans, to reach their goals, and we kind of take that journey together. I call myself a spiritual Sherpa. So if you're interested in life coaching, let me know. And lastly, I work with people on grief guidance or as a grief educator. Simply knowing this information at an intellectual level isn't enough to eliminate grief or maybe even mitigate your grief. And grief, we also often need someone to witness us, to listen to us. Now, we can talk to friends and family, but having dedicated time to talk about yourself and your situation is something that many people find beneficial when it comes to talking to a professional. When you talk with your friends and family, it's a back and forth type of thing. You don't really feel comfortable hogging up all the time about you. You might not feel comfortable sharing some things, and it's sometimes easier to share those things with someone who's a stranger, who's someone that's there just to listen. Some people want someone just to listen to them and validate that they're normal, that they're not crazy, because when you're going through deep grief, all kinds of things can happen to you physically, mentally, emotionally. And people say, is this normal? And I can help people with that. Some people want to talk about what can they expect in their grief journey. How is this going to change in the future if you're early in? How do I get out of this rut that I'm in? I seem to reach a certain point and I'm stuck. So in my guidance sessions, I share with you what's worked for me and what's not worked for me based upon my now 7.5 years of experience. My clients have found that the practices, rituals, and resources that I provided them have made their grief journeys easier. I'm also going to list additional resources that are available to you in terms of books, in terms of podcasts. There is so much out there now to help you to solidify this understanding. I often feel like there's not enough hours in the day for me to do all the studying that I want to do. So I find myself listening to podcasts, trying to read all the books I can read and trying to really cement this understanding that I've come to so far and to expand it and continue to grow. So that's it for the course. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you found it beneficial. I would love to hear any feedback you have, and have a wonderful rest of your life.